Hey Virgo, welcome to your WLC Weekly Love Connections reading. This will be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love connections. To all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by once again. Info about my personal readings and everything else about this channel, the tarot decks that I'm using, they are all in the description box below. And to everyone, I hope you're all staying well and staying healthy. Okay. So let's go ahead and do your reading, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo in love? What do we have for Virgo in love? All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus and Jupiter. In love, Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the Knight of Coins, the Three of Coins, the Wheel, and the Ten of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Death. Okay, underneath that, we have the Tower. Okay, so Virgo, first and foremost, and getting the similar energy, check out Capricorn's reading. You might be dealing with one another right here. Anyway, I'll go ahead and do your reading. So Virgo, this connection right here, pretty much we have death. So it speaks about an ending that you're dealing with, right? It was an ending that you may not have really expected, or it was an ending that truly has brought you rock bottom. Yeah, that's just it. And it definitely was a shock. It definitely was something that you never, nobody wanted an ending, right? Especially if you have feelings for someone, especially if you have learned to love a person, yeah? And it was rather abrupt for most of you, yeah. And I could feel that for some of you, it could likely be that there was an ending, and part of the process of ending is that there was a lot of confusion, whether are you going to get back together or not. But more so, there could have been some instances where both of you were dealing with one another on an in and out basis after this ending. And who knows how many times would have been that in and out kind of energy. But now, coming into this reading, you definitely know, or this is you realizing that whatever was you had that cycle in the past, it's totally over, it's done. And that's a very good place to start, recognizing that if there was an ending, the more you try to want to get back together, the healing process is being prolonged here. But I feel that for you, you recognize that the efforts that you have put into, in the past, you're clearing it off. You're beginning to understand that that's the past. Yeah, that's the end. If you want to continue and have another cycle with this person, it's gonna be a brand new start. That's a very good place to start right here. And I feel that you have this energy of wanting to transform. Yeah, wanting to transform a connection, and that very well could be about having a new cycle with this person that you're thinking about. The way I see here is that you may be communicating with this person again. Yeah, after an ending, you may be communicating with this person, and it feels like the way you communicate, it seems authentic. You to them and them to you, the communication seems authentic because you're only talking about let's say the current events, what's happening, and all that, yeah, to start with. And I feel that that is where you started off. Perhaps it's you, or you may have received communication from this person, checking you out. How's everything? Is everything well with you during this pandemic time and all that? And on your side, Virgo, even if you have this ending, I feel that you are trying to find happiness in your day-to-day life, whether it be with this person, or since there was an ending, this could likely be you focusing on other things that makes you happy, doing other things that could give you at least daily fulfillment, that feeling of fulfillment on a day-to-day basis. It's a slowly but surely kind of progression in terms of you attaining happiness in your life. Yeah. And with this ending too, you have gotten awakening, Virgo, of what truly what do you truly want in a connection. Yeah. And that involves, you want a committed one. If a person comes to you and they are not committed, they are there for fun and things like that, I feel that you are not in a place to be so open about it. Because from this ending, you have learned a lot. You have learned a lot about yourself, about how you react to someone, especially someone that you're intimate with. So you have gotten that understanding. You have learned more about yourself even. Yeah. And with that, you have also learned more about what do you really want in a connection. If you haven't reached that part yet, I feel that you are reaching that part. This is you transforming. Yeah, this is you being transformed after an ending has taken place. And it goes hand in hand with you doing your healing process, learning to be focused more on developing yourself, accepting yourself, picking up yourself from the ground up. That's what I see here. It's a very slow energy on your side, but in each step that you take, there is progress to it, which is very solid, good, and at the end of it all, success, big success actually happens with our little things we do each day, the consistency that you put in. Okay? And it's very apparent that that is what you're doing right now. And good for you, by the way. I respect that. With regards to your connection, you both know, Virgo, that there is love here. You both know that the togetherness that you have has brought about love, care, compassion towards one another. You and your person. It's not just you. Your person also has gotten that. They have learned to appreciate this connection as well. Yeah. But the thing is, you may feel it deep inside. But the most important thing is you gotta learn to let the other person know, especially if you are in a connection, yeah. Especially if you want to move things forward, you gotta let that expression, the self-expression, as well as how you feel about one another, that needs to be spoken and shown. So feelings, you can have it, 24 hours a day or even while you sleep. But if you love a person and you're not saying it, or you have compassion for this person and there's not clarity as to how you feel, towards your other person, then it's just like you are waking up each day, you know how you feel, but it's just bottled up there. It's not, you're not actually connecting, you're just being. Which is a good thing too, being. And very cautious of when are you gonna make the step to speak your truth. Yeah, but I feel here that the blockage is mostly the expression of love, the expression of how you feel about this connection. So that once you express, either you or the person, once it is expressed, then you have something to work on. The way I feel it right now is you have two individuals here who have two individuals connected by that red love thread that you both have, but there's not much progression because there's no expression towards one another of how you truly feel. Yeah. Likely so. Somebody here is waiting for the right time to speak their mind. I feel it's your person, perhaps. Maybe it's just waiting for the right time to speak their mind. But the way I see it, you're dealing with someone who is pretty much open to start working things out with you. This could also be someone who approach you to offer some form of working together on a project, on just getting you back into into their loop, not in a bad way, but engaging you back in. So it's the first step. Yeah. If you have common interest, let's say if you have a business that you used to work together, this is somebody who is opening up the door so you can start working together. Though the way they approach you is pretty straightforward, and there's that level of detachment. Yeah, there's that level of detachment. But I feel that that is the beginning. I feel that that is the beginning, because this person is hoping that from that opening, the opening of communication, opening of working things out, the communication channel is open, then things can progress, things can change, and who knows, perhaps you can both be more spontaneous with one another, and then that's when the self-expression or the expression of how you feel about one another would take place. So there is it's a very transient energy, I feel. But it's moving on. It's moving towards something better. Moving towards something better. But again, it involves speaking your truth and expressing what you truly feel, and expressing your authentic intentions towards one another. Yeah, towards one another. And I do feel, Taurus, that it's going to be the other person. Your person is slowly getting back on track into having that hope that things can be better with the both of you. Yeah. But the steps they are taking is probably pretty slow, primarily because I feel your person is dealing with other stuff, not necessarily third party, but I feel that this is someone who has brought themselves a lot of responsibilities or things that they are dealing with that has drained them off. So in a connection, you need to offer emotional connection, perhaps. But if a person is emotionally drained, what can they offer you? If they are drained, they have nothing to give, what can they give you? Yeah, I mean, in terms of connecting. Yeah, we're not talking about finances and things like that. That could be too, but what I'm saying is, a person can only offer you something that they have. If they have something that they have, the virtue that they have, they can offer you kindness if their kindness bottle is filled to the brim. And I feel that your person right now, from where they're standing at, this is someone who may be dealing with other responsibilities that has truly drained them off. And therefore, the extension that they are giving you right now is what they can offer as of the moment. But that's not to say that they don't plan to offer more in the long run. I feel that your person is taking it slow, but it's actually heading. It's actually heading for. It's a good start, and it's heading towards the betterment of this connection. Yeah. Because the Chariot right here speaks about two people learning the ropes, to be with each other once again, and then slowly but surely, once things progress, be mindful of the changes in their actions too. That's very important here, because then you would know the actual intention of this person. Yeah. And once you see that things are getting better, I feel that that is the cue for you to know that this connection itself is heading moving forward. And that is moving forward together. Yeah? But your person needs to get out of this Ten of Wands energy, which is a lot of burden, you know. This could also be someone who may feel like, you know, what can they do that is not so burdensome, given that both of you have already had that foundation in the past. So give this person time. Whatever they are offering you right now, working things out or working in a similar or common interests, that's what they can offer for now. Yeah? That's what they can offer for now. But that's not to say that there's nothing more to come. There is. And this is divine timing at hand. Yeah? And once things, really, this is divinely guided connection, because once things starts to get better, it will just shoot up. There's going to be that fast movement of controlled moving forward together, a decision that both of you will take on. Okay? That's I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that gives you insights, Virgo, and I hope that you get something out of this, and let me know in the comment section below how this resonates. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I do my readings. And also, if you need further readings, I do have them suggested on the screen. And check out my channel. I have Virgo Love playlist, tons of readings in there that you might enjoy. Okay, if this is where we part ways, thank you for stopping by.